So for this week, we cover a topic that's actually pretty critical in terms of community needs, but yet also a topic that is not heavily discussed and within the Southeast Asian American communities or some Southeast Asian American communities, and that's the issue of mental health. So for this week, we cover Asian American health and healing. Now, Southeast Asian American health and healing. So one thing that I want to share really is that within some Asian and Southeast Asian American culture, um, there is a very tight link between health and illness and religion. So, so you're sick. One is sick because one's possessed by by a ghost or a god, right? And so, in order to get well, you need not Western medicine, but rather you need to go to a religious specialist. And this notion of health, physical health, being tied to a religious outlook, religious worldview, is central to Hmong American health and religiosity. Uh, so, so that causes for a lot of cultural misunderstanding among Hmong American patients and their Western trained doctors and medical professionals. And as you will see in one of the videos for this week, one of the short videos for this week, there is really no way to discuss mental health because there is no language for mental health in some of the Asian languages themselves. It's a relatively new topic for Southeast Asian Americans and by extension, really Asian Americans. And and so, this week we explore one of the chapter by Rosina Liu explores Vietnamese Americans and witchcraft and how that is tied to health as well as religion. And Linda Gardner's article on Hmong American and how storytelling is a form of healing for the Hmong American, but she provides good background on understanding the connection, the link between Hmong religion and Hmong health, and that is something that is very important, especially for people who are going to go into nursing or into the medical field. So, so for this week, just think about issues of health, especially mental health, and what we need to know what we need to know in the West, right? As Western medical professionals, what we need to know in order to successfully heal and treat Southeast Asian American, and and there is movement within the health field to allow for traditional healing techniques and rituals because we understand now that that plays an important part in the healing process.